And alrighty, folky dokes, we are back live once again, and we're continuing along with our Stalker run here in the long dark tales from the Far Territory edition. Sadly, we're less Far Territory. Anywho, hey there, hi there, ho there, duders and dudettes. Welcome back. And a fine welcome to you if you're new to the broadcast, so long as you're not crazy. We are here in our little hidey hole, about to embark back into the world. Where are we now? We are in Timberwolf Mountain. Far, far, far from the Far Territory. When last we were with you, we were in the zone of contamination doing the Buried Echoes quest. Well, that's done and dealt with, unfortunately. Let me gather exactly what's transpired in the, I believe, 2 weeks I've been away. Let's see. We finished Buried Echoes. I began building a base at the commissary. Crashed some more, and decided, yeah, I'm getting out of here. So we headed back to Coastal Highway, did some more trades, went back and forth between Mystery Lake quite a few times with bags of salt and the sort. Pemmican. Much in the way of pemmican. We are now distributing it amongst the land. And yeah, I decided to come up here and start working on the summit. And I already did that. Did this entire region, actually. Got all the harvestables. Hauled it all the way back to Coastal Highway. And we went up to Misanthrope's cabin to drop off a bunch of harvestable plants, because I was getting ready to come on back to stream for y'all. And when I left Misanthrope's cabin, the ground phase shifted. I went plummeting through it and accidentally hit this button instead of the pause button, and then I done lost about 7/8 of my condition bar, and the game saved. And yeah, I tried to reload back in, and I was stuck on the ground. So we had to go back to what was saved on the cloud, which brought us back to me bringing salt to Mystery Lake. So I got that done, came back up here, and here we are. So, how you doing? How y'all been? Happy to be back for the moment. We'll see how it goes. I'm not going to address the bullshit. I made a community note alluding to the reason for my departure for 2 weeks. And we will notice that there is a subscriber that will be missing from the broadcasts. I can't ban people from being subbed. So she still has access to the videos, but she cannot chat, she cannot comment, and if she returns with a new account, she will be banned again, and banned again. And if it goes beyond that, she'll be reported to fucking YouTube, because I'm not putting up with this shit. There is being cordial. There is being, supportive of a channel. And then there's being obsessive, stalkery, and psychotic. And that is not going to be put up with. I will say no more on the matter. Any questions, any comments, any push for insight on that will be ignored. And that is my piece on that matter. So there you go. Screenshots have been taken and saved for future reference if required. But yeah, no, not cool. And you'll notice that I haven't mentioned the name of said person. I will not do that, because that's attention, and that will not be provided. So, yeah. Shame, but it is what it is. So, with that, let's get back to regular broadcasting. We are here in Timberwolf Mountain. We need to do a couple of things. Some things we've already done. I've already dispatched with the Cougar. He's back. So if it wasn't foggy, we would try and take him up again. But I came up here looking for the moose. He was here on my previous romp through, but I have yet to see him. That's a shame. We did bring the woodworking tools up there in the cabin. We'll be swinging by there soon enough to show off what we've done. Pretty much there, with a few more incidentals to do. I want to make some more framed photos, get them hung up, maybe some decorative art, but furniture's all done. We caught up our bow in the fishing hut. That got mounted and framed above the door. That's nice. But, yeah, we have one more thing to do. And this I actually found, like, on a lark. I guess I'm not where I'm supposed to be. That's over here, all right. There is a prepper cache in Timberwolf Mountain that I'm sure I've found in prior runs, but I completely forgot existed. And thankfully I came across it because I was out looking for berries. What's new? But one of the trophies that we're trying to acquire is you have to go to all 9 prepper caches. And I think the only one after this that we have left is the one in Ash Canyon. I don't believe there's one in Black Rock, but I could be wrong about that. One trophy that y'all missed out on was I got the exposure trophy, the one for taking pictures in all 16 locations. And that's another thing that I was kind of ticked off about, because I had a really great picture that I lost because of the stupid glitches. But yeah, Bubba Gum's with us in the chat. Yeah, Slammy's back. How you doing? How you been? Another thing that we do have to do while we're out here, and I didn't check, I meant to, you know, memories. We need to get mementos in all of the base game regions. What I'm unsure of is if it's memento hints or memento caches. On my previous route through here, I had hints, but I did not find a memento cache. So, like I said, I meant to check the trophy description, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. That was another reason why I wanted to break out the torch in here, was to see if maybe there was a hint on the floor. On the previous run through here, I did not. I just came in, slept, and got out of here. I don't believe there is. That's a shame. But yeah, we're back, and the game crashes have not gone anywhere, sadly. I discussed, and Amanda Pines is with us in the chat. Welcome back. How you been? I am on day 800 and something. I think when last we left you, I was on like day 635. But yeah, 811. As you can see, all time is 822. Yeah, I got all the way there, and that's when I came out of Misanthrope's cabin, fell through the ground, and had to reboot my save. So I'm making up for lost time. And oh, believe me, I was ready to delete the game when that happened. I went on a fucking long rant. Oh yeah, no. Just because I had been streaming don't mean I had been playing. And I tried, like, as I said in the community note, like, I expected it was just going to be like a day or two, so I was just screwing around in zone of contamination, trying to, like, not progress. And then I just got to a point where I'm like, dude, fuck it, I can't. I gotta keep it moving. Sorry. Yeah, it wasn't the plan, but you know, after like 4 days of just tooling around, doing nothing, like I'm like, I gotta get going. Because my justification of not putting off the Barry Deckless quest, we've already done that on the channel. It's been featured like through and throughout. So if you were dying to see how it pans, oh, Kern, dying to see how it pans out, you can go into the back catalog. But apologies. But yeah, as I said to Mike, I was talking with him on Messenger. I have like prepared and foreseen for many things that could occur as a streamer. Obsessive stalkers. No, that was uncharted territory for me, so I didn't really know how to handle that shit. Let's just say, quite skeeved out. I was already getting annoyed. Not gonna lie. But I'm like, hey, whatever. People are people. Like, some people, like, you know, they do them. But there was just a couple of comments that I just couldn't overlook. And I think, like, the final straw that just made me go, I gotta step away, was like, freaking, there was a comment that was like, I stayed up till midnight to catch your stream. And it's like, I didn't say I was streaming. I've addressed this numerous times that, like, I stream on no semblance of a schedule. Fucking, my sleep schedule rotates. Sometimes I'm streaming late at night. Sometimes I'm streaming early morning. Kind of just roll with it. And some days I take a day off. Which the first time I did that was an issue. Like we went over that on a stream where it's like, are you okay? Are you dying? And it's like, I took a day off. All is well. Chillax. But yeah, needless to say, it just seemed like things were escalating. And then while I was away, I got a comment that kind of seemed, it was a, I don't really know how to describe it. I have it screenshotted, screen saved, screen captured, whatever the fuck you want to refer to it as. Just for future reference in case things escalate further. Hopefully not. I'm really hoping that, you know, points made, drama's over, we can move on. But it's the internet, so probably not. But yeah, I showed that to Mike, and he's like, gee, yeah, okay, that's creepy. So I'm like, oh, you think? Just a smidgen. And I'm like I'm fearing like I'm gonna go for a smoke break and come back to a boiling bunny on a pot on my stove. But yeah, that was the last straw. That's what I'm like, all right, like, because I've also discussed on previous streams, like, I don't never foresaw I was gonna have to ban anybody. I'm very tolerable, very patient. But there are lines that just shouldn't be fucking crossed. And yeah, line was definitely crossed. Oh, it's a shame, but you know, some people just don't know how to internet properly, I guess. But we're back. Hey. Hopefully for a long duration, but we'll see. But yeah, I didn't talk to anyone. Like, Mike messaged me a couple of times. He wanted to play Payday 3. Like, I couldn't even, like, I can't talk to nobody. I need to just I need to do me. Get things happy-go-lucky again. Because that's the other reason why I couldn't stream. I was just in a miserable state of mind. And I'm like, I'm not going to be entertaining. I'm probably going to freak out. Like, let's get balanced. Let's figure it out. 2 for 2. The bunnies are unfazed. Oh, look at that shit. Slammy didn't get rusty. But yeah, that was another shame of the whole falling through the ground. Coming out of Mr. Thro's cabin. I think I had like 200 ptarmigan down stockpiled. That's another thing we can look at in the stats. Why, thank you, sir. Why, thank you. Because don't look at the current sandbox. Look at the all-time. I think I was up to 9 cougar kills. Someone figured out a way to mount stuff to the wall. Hey, there you go. I wish Hitler could figure out a way to stop people from phase shifting through the ground. Oh, shit. He smells my ptarmigans. What's up, buddy? Oh, and yeah, another thing that I realized is Timberwolf Mountain finally lives up to its name. I've come across like 3 packs of Timberwolves. Would you figure out where you're going? If you find a desk calendar, you can place items on top of the calendar and not the calendar. Alright, so Load Tree was saying, for like people that want to stack books upright, to do like the same thing, put down the calendar and put the books on it. And then once they're stacked up, just remove the calendar. So yeah, that's a key item to grab when you see it. I would definitely recommend that. I'm trying to figure out like other stuff that I've done while I've been offline. Because I did do a bit of base building. The like I said, the commissary, cafeteria, and zone of contamination is for the most part complete. I built a bed. I did a nice little frame-up job, if I can go to the right thing. I took a picture of it. I was so proud. That got saved. Where are you? Let's see if we can bring it up for you. There it is. Look at that. Hey, ain't that nice? Yeah, I got my workbench, and I did my Brady Bunch little picture here. So that's something. We'll head out there and take a look at it eventually, but for right now, we are focusing on getting the summit done. Oh yeah, I was looking at the stats. God damn it. So, let's see. Bears killed, we were up to 70. We're getting close on that again. Only shy on 2 deer. The moose I'm pissed about, because I bagged a moose and a bear right outside the big red barn in Pleasant Valley. Yeah, Shane, 888 is with us in the chat. Hope you're well too, brother. Like, I kind of felt like a dick, because I'm like, Shane just got his teeth yanked and he was looking forward to just watching the content. And yeah, we had to take some time off. Sorry. But yeah, no, please realize that, like, I did kind of feel like a dick about that. So, hope all's well. Hope you're on the mend. All right, we're getting close on the time again, so I'm at 260 out of the 266 I had. But, oh, lordy, I got like 430-something berries out of this bitch and brought them all the way back to Coastal Highway. I gotta get more berries. But yeah, I had 9. I got fucking 3 or 4 cougars out of here. I got the one in Mystery Lake. I got the one in Pleasant Valley, but I redid that one too. Oh, there you go. All's right in the world. But yeah, far cry from how I used to be with the cougars. Like, I go and assassinate them now. Like, the one here is actually pretty fucking easy. You just stay by the wing where the containers are that you open with the hacksaw and just pick them off with a rifle. He will encroach upon you if you take your time, but for the most part, you can just pluck him without aggroing him. Yeah, I got back to Coastal Highway with 4 cougar claws. Found a nice spot to put him in. I was very proud about that, but that's gone. Days away for 500 so face. Dude, as I say, like, dude, just go at him with a rifle and pluck him from a distance. Like, as we'll go, I'll, like, kind of do, like, some strategies to make it a little bit easier. If you're on interlope, you don't have the rifle. So that's not going to be helpful to you, I suppose. You know what's not going to be helpful to me? I got fucking 3 ptarmigans in my pocket, and I'm probably... Oh, I'm not overweight. Holy shit. I don't think I want to go up here, though, with 3 raw ptarmigans. So let's go back to this cave. But I will say I appreciate all the concerted well wishes as I was away. I would have responded if I had an answer to provide for anybody. Just kind of went over that in the beginning, so all is well. Slammy's healthy. One of our subscribers is not mentally healthy, but, well, you know. Here's hoping. Better help. Get in touch. Like, I even read it by my therapist, and she's like, "Yeah, no, that's something." Because she always asks me, like, "How's the streaming going? Get any new subscribers?" I was like, "Oh, well, funny you should mention that." I haven't streamed. I think at that point it was like 5 or 6 days. So of course she's like, "Well, what's going on?" And I was like, "Well, you know." I'm like, I'm prepared for trolls. I'm prepared for questions going past boundaries and stuff, but like, unhinged stalkers. Yeah, no, that's one that I did not foresee. So she's like, well, what do you plan on doing? I'm like, well, I want to ban, but like, I don't want to be about banning on my fucking channel. Like, that was always like a thing for me. Like, there's really nothing like somebody could like say to me to piss me off to that point. But anything's possible. Yeah, it is what it is. It's the joys of being a content creator, I guess. Yeah. See, I don't see it, but like a lot of people have come along, like they compliment the voice, and a compliment is like flattering and appreciative. It's when you keep like pointing it out. It's kind of like, okay, point made, point taken. Now I'm getting uncomfortable. But yeah, no, some people find the Boston accent sexy. I don't myself see as such. And I live here. I've heard many women speak with a Boston accent. It's never given me the tinglies. So, I don't know. Different strokes for different folks. So be it. Oh shit, we gonna lose our well-fed bonus. We don't want to do that. That's why we got you. And now we don't have you. So that's a shame. Now we make fire. Oh wait, we can't make fire. We have torches. We need firewood. You will help us. For the moment. I went all throughout Timberwolf Mountain. I had every cave set up with water and meat. It wasn't like scary. It was just Yeah, icky. Fucking. Yeah, like the last comment, which is, again, I showed to Mike because he messaged me earlier, like, "Are you okay? You haven't streamed. Like, fucking, you good?" No, no, I'm fine. I'm still here. I'm still breathing. Like, I showed him the guy. He's like, "Dude, that's creepy." I'm like, "Mm-hmm. You think?" Unfortunately, in quote unquote banning, it removes all past and future comments. So y'all can't see it. You may have. I think it was up for a couple of days, but yeah, this is what I mean when I say like it's one thing to compliment somebody, but when like you're posting like a jilted lover, or like you're mourning somebody because they haven't been around, like that. I think it's time to step away from the internet, go outside, touch some grass. I never thought anybody would want to stalk my ass. Well, actually, no, that's a lie. Because when I was in high school, there was a girl who broke into my locker to smell and wear my hat. Fuck, I wish the fuck I was kidding. And had I not gone to go use the restroom and happened to walk by my locker, I would never have known. Yep. Fucking strange motherfuckers in the world these days. She wound up being an alright fucking chick, though. So, like, after that, like, I called her out. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? And she goes, oh. And I'm like, look, I get it. Like, you like me, but, like, it's not happening. And then, ironically, like, years later, when I worked at the grocery store, her little sister fucking wound up getting a job there. Yeah, I think the little sister liked me too. Like, not that she was like little. Like, I think she was like a year younger than her. But I just remember fucking she came to pick her up and like, oh, and I come walking. She's like, oh my god, you work here? And I'm like, yeah, I've been here for like 3 years. What the fuck? Like, why the fuck are you here? Oh, I'm picking up my sister. And then she walks by and I'm like, oh shit. Never would have guessed. Alright. I'm trying to think. Like, that's the closest that I've ever had to like somebody just like being fucking weird. Yeah. Yep. And that was the thing, because like the whole time I was away, like I was just like racking my brain, like fucking, should I have seen this coming? Like, because we had this dude, Player One, came in way back when. I think I was in Pleasant Valley. I remember, like, I was up on Signal Hill, so it was definitely early in the run. But I remember he came in and he's like, "Oh God, she's here too." And like I came to her defense during that, which why wouldn't I? Because at the time, like, very supportive of the channel. She was sharing, commenting occasionally. But I think, like, in doing that, like, it was like a white knight kind of situation. And it's like, nah, I was just trying to be, like, polite. But, like, looking back, I'm like, now I wish I'd asked, like, what the fuck's the deal? Shit up. I don't think that's the case anymore. Oh shit, man. Why do I weigh so much? Oh no, I don't weigh too much. I just have no sleepy gauge. But yeah, if I could have that moment to like redo, like, yo, like, okay, what's the situation? Because every story's got two sides. So let's hear it. But that's kind of like the reason, like, I bring it up. Like, that's like where I'm thinking, like, because again, like, I've seen her on, I think it's My Usual Me. He streams The Long Dark, and occasionally his videos will pop up, like, when he's live. And I think I've, like, jumped in to, like, see, like, where he's at, how he's going about things. And every time I've gone in, like, there she is. And fucking Chad is a moderator for him. Because I noticed that earlier. And like going off of like player one, like it just seemed like I think she's like a Long Dark groupie. Like not really, but like how else can I put it? But definitely obsessive fucking tendencies. And I say this with all like politeness and respect. Like honestly, please step away from the internet for just a little bit. You take it way too seriously. Because that was like one thing I noticed, like as I pointed out earlier, and as I pointed out when it happened, like I took a day off and she was like freaking out that I was dying. It's like no, name shall not be mentioned. No, I'm trying not to, you know, go and put them on full blast, but she knows who she is. I think you all know who she is. And if you don't, when you notice that the name ain't popping up, you'll probably be able to deduce. No, you ain't missed anything that everybody else has missed. This is my first stream back, brother. And I've missed y'all. I miss how things were before. When I didn't have to discuss or think about this shit. Yeah, like I said, like, yep. It'll be pretty easy to figure out when you notice the name ain't popping up. I went to Sunday Place. That place is cold as hell. It's really cold. Oh, yeah. Why do you think I'm waiting to do the final tale until after 1,000 days? Which we're actually getting fucking close. Holy shit. Like, I'm still kind of surprised I'm already at day 11 again. 8:12. Take it back. But yeah, no, Sunday Pass is an absolute first fuck. 900 berries. The more the berrier. Well, that's the thing with Sunday Pass. You gotta have the map knowledge. If you go in there with no map knowledge, you're just fucked. Because you're gonna get turned around. Especially now that the Cougar's involved. Oh, hell no. Hell no. I mean, if you want to challenge yourself and guarantee your run's not going to go far, yeah, by all means, spawn into Sunday Pass. But if you're going for longevity, I definitely would not recommend it. More so on fucking Antelope, but like, good God. We should make water as a backup. And I think there was a deer carcass. But we can address that in the morning. Calories should hold. What are we getting? It's almost morning. Okay, we should probably get some sleep. It's good for 2 hours. Well, yeah, I went in, got the camera, got right the fuck out. Like, we will be back. way, way, way off into the future. But if you are early in the run and you don't feel comfortable in Sunderpass, but you do want to go get the camera, take the cave system. Do not go in from to transfer pass with the train station. I mean, you could do it. That's how we wound up doing it, because I didn't realize like where everything was. But yeah, if you come out the cave system, it's pretty much a stone's throw away to get to the radio tower. There will be no cougar in your path. You may have to tackle a wolf or two. But much easier to go through the zone of contamination or the Forsaken Airfield to get to the cave system. And that if you really don't want to deal with it, I would recommend going out the way that you came in. Ooh, I don't like this fog. But I don't think we're going to have to worry about any more wolves. And I was going to go fight the cougar again, but not in this fog. But on my previous run, there was a deer carcass over here. Well, not previous run, my previous pass through here before Hinterland done Hinterland my fucking run. Yep, we still got deer carcass. I think this is guaranteed it's going to be here. Don't hold me to that, I could be wrong. Oh no, zoning contamination is probably the pick of the litter if you're going to start out in the fire territory. The temperature is moderately agreeable. You've got access to interior locations, a wealth of coal, and you can probably get most of everything that you would need in that zone. But the only drawback is that you wouldn't be able to begin the tail until you went to Forsaken Airfield. And I forget who it was that we were discussing this with, but I did find the gold nugget. It's not that bad. That's the only real regret that I have of not featuring that in the streams, is because I did a thorough go through of the caves, the mine system. Because you can get turned around very fucking easily. It was in the mine. I think it was on floor 2 or floor 1. It was locked. You had to get you had to go through like the same floor, find a body that had a key. You could unlock the well, the trailer wasn't locked, but there's a box kind of like the memento caches when you get in there. And you gotta open up that with the key, and the gold nugget is in there, along with like an item or two. Yeah, so the filters are bullshit, but the way that I recommend getting the most bang for your buck out of them is go through the gas without the mask on until you have about 10 seconds left, and then throw the mask on. And usually before you get through a filter, you're past the gas, and you won't have to use any more. Because I know like a lot of people were making the mistake of as soon as they went into the gas, they just threw the mask on, and it's like, no, like, dude, like, wait until fucking you're down to like 10 seconds left. And then throw the mask on. Because otherwise you're just going to piss through your filters. And they give you more than enough. even if you don't use them as sparingly. No, true. Yeah, like I said, if you just go straight to the gas mask, you're gonna rifle right through your supply of filters. But like, I wouldn't recommend going any lower than 10 seconds, especially if you only have like a couple of filters on you and you don't get through the gas. But usually, the little pockets with the gas, some of them you can just get through without even using the mask. Not all of them, so I mean, I wouldn't take the chance of going in there without the backup, but the trick is, like, if, say, like right now with my stamina gauge, if I was to walk into it right now, I would just back out, let my stamina gauge fill up. That way I could run most of the way, keep walking, and then once my lung capacity got down to like 10 seconds, that's when I would throw on the mask. And if it's like a big pocket, I might use 2 filters. But for the most part, I'm probably just going to use 1 before I'm back out into breathable air. Yeah, I got a shit ton left. I think I left 8 in the zone, and I brought 3 up here for Blackrock. I left those at the, where the fuck is the cave? There you go. I left 3 back on the workbench at the cabin for when I do go to Blackrock. No, there's like 1 or 2 that I wasn't able to get through without the mask. But it was like a very small amount left before I got through it, but once I put the mask on. No, I think total I had 17, and I probably went through like 6 of them. I did not use all the firewood, right? No, good. Ooh. You know, I'm not being conservative with the matches because I opened up some of the storage containers and we got a shit ton back at base. So, but having already gone to the summit, I know what to expect. We're going to get a couple of fire strikers, more matches, more coffees, storm lanterns, quality tools and the sort, a whole bunch of clothing, some food items. Most of which I'm going to leave up at the summit. I just want to get like a bunch of shit to bring down to the cabin on the ice. Gonna be a minute before we get there. Probably going to be game crashes. Be warned. I think I was doting on this earlier because I talked to Low Tree about it. I came across a video that said with the PlayStation 5, you can clear the cache and then rebuild the database. And I was hoping that that was going to help with the crashing issue. Unfortunately, it didn't do shit. So, yep, crashing issue is with us for the duration, unfortunately. Timberwolf Mountain hasn't been too bad. Pleasant Valley is still just absolutely atrocious. I think just coming up here, I crashed 3 times. Stations. I'm not overweight. I'm at 91.9. I'm just tired. But I'm also probably going to be going... Oh, yeah, we don't want that on us. I'm probably going to be going back to base a few times before I fully go up to the summit. Because I'm gathering up all the harvestables, and then once I get, like, an excessive amount, I'm going to double back, drop off. If you're a fan of the Grateful Dead, they have a album called Terrapin Station. Maybe. That's why you got Ptarmigan Police Station. come join Uncle John's band? Doop 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 doop. I was never a huge Grateful Dead fan. They got a couple of good songs, but my sister was huge into them. And Steve Miller. Steve Miller was some good shit, though. Oh, hey, Spring Risk. Alright, now it is a nice, clear, beautiful day. I'd like to get the sleep gauge up a little bit more, but we have a plan for that. We have two plans for that. We have pemmican, and we got caffeine pills. Scallop begonias has to be my favorite, mostly because black. Ah, yes. I love Shakedown Street, which I kind of think is a blatant ripoff of Another Brick in the Wall, only just more funky. Don't tell me that so when you got no heart. And my buddy stole Shakedown Street from somebody's yard sale. That's how I came across the song. Like, why the fuck would you steal a Grateful Dead album from a yard sale? He's like, it was there. I had to. And I'm like, well, can't argue with that. Anybody know if they fixed the trailer? I tried to reload and it was the same, but I wasn't in Coastal Highway. What trailer? The Trader? Because if there's a trailer I gotta look out for, I already know Mr. Throat's Cabin's a pain in my dick. Fucking... But yeah, again, gotta point this out. Be wary if you play it on console. I'm unsure how it works for y'all on the PC, but sometimes you can come out of Mr. Throat's Cabin and just fall through the ground. That's kind of why my all-time stats say 822 and my current stats say 811 on the days. Thank God for PlayStation Plus having cloud saves. Oh, was I devastated when that happened. Like I said, I was gearing up. I was dropping off all my harvestable plants. I was going to go back to the garage. And I was fixing to start streaming. And then I'm like, I don't know if I want to fucking play this game ever again. Oh, here's the thing. You say optimized yet. I say, is it ever going to be? Because it's been like this for over a year now. When I just played the base game, I never had issues. It never crashed. I never phase shifted through the ground. The trader wasn't a thing yet, so there wasn't the issue of like, oh, I want to get this item, but it's not going to let me. Oh yeah, no, the Switch I've heard is just absolutely atrocious. Like, I would not recommend if anybody's out there in the audience and has a Switch and goes, this game looks pretty cool. Yeah, don't do it. You gonna be upset. Hacksaw. Oh, we don't need that manual. That gets to get put on the ground. This food will look nice back at base. Dun. And we also don't need that furlong. But yeah, when I was just playing the base game, never had an issue, never had a crash. Maybe once in a blue moon it would crash. But like now, like I feel like horrible analogy, but I feel like me in this game, it's like a fucking abusive relationship where like I'm walking on eggshells. Like, oh, I just walked out this door. Am I gonna get slapped with a game crash? Like for the most part, it's not that encumbersome because like I'll go into an interior location so it'll save, and then when I go to leave, it crashes. So I don't really lose much progress. It's when like I've just put in 40 minutes worth of work, and I go into my inventory or I go to harvest an animal, and it's like, didn't. Like, oh yeah, have fun doing all that shit all over again. Once in a while, wouldn't be a problem. It would just roll off my back. But since it happens oh so frequently, well, see, that's the thing. That's why, like when I'm in Coastal Highway, before I'll go into the garage, I'll go into a truck and sleep for an hour, just as a precaution. But like, honestly, a player should not have to do these types of things just to like keep their game moving along. But I don't know if it's a PlayStation issue. I don't know if it's a Hinterland issue. But somebody needs to get involved and get this shit fucking squared away. Oh, you're gonna be sad in a second. Come on. Come on. And another thing that I've learned, especially trying to fight the cougar, I hate tree branches. They will block your shot every single time. And I have yet to figure out, like, the hitbox. Like, where it's safe to shoot through it. Yeah, no, you PC players, like, I don't think you guys have any kind of issues. I mean, a bug here and there. But, like, as far as game crashes goes, like, nobody that plays on PC has ever, like, they don't understand what I'm like, dude, this game just crashes and crashes and crashes. But, I mean, it's video games. Like, there's gonna be bugs. There's gonna be glitches. Like, it's been that way since Pong. Like, so, I mean, you can't expect perfection. Especially in today's climate with fucking video games. Like, they release games fucking broken half the time. But yeah, no, I used to be able to play, like, and we've had streams where I've gone like 3 hours without an issue. So, I mean, it's hit or miss. It depends on the region. And like I've deduced, like anything far territory, probably gonna get like an hour, give or take, before you're gonna have a crash issue. Pleasant Valley, on the other hand, is just its own fucking beast. It seems like every other time I go to like leave a location, it's gonna crash. And then like if I'm harvesting a deer or an animal or something, like it could crash doing that. It crashed on me trying to drink water. Fucking. Oh yeah, no, that's why I call it Unpleasant Valley. Because it used to be pleasant. It used to actually be one of my favorite regions. Now I dread going there. Which is why I put off coming up here for as long as I did, because I didn't want to have to go through it. But I got the Summit, I got some of Ash Canyon, I got Black Rock. Like there was no way I couldn't go through Pleasant Valley to get to them. We got all these, right? I think I did. No. No, there's no warning. It just, for the most part, it's when it goes to transition or a save screen. Yeah, like each and every time, I'm just like batting down the hatches. It's gonna happen. But like now, it's like if I lay down a couple of examples. Like I was in doing base building at the cabin, and each time you like open up the ability to like work on it, and then close it, it'll save the game. That will crash. If you've been going for like a while, like there's a good chance it's going to cause a crash. I was out in the fishing hut and I kept like sleeping in hour intervals. I think I got like 3 in, then I went to cook like another fish. I went to go sleep for another hour. It crashed. So I think like over time, like it just stresses out something in the, like, what's the word? Like, I'm not technically savvy enough to like use the proper terminology for this, but it just seems like it stresses the console out, where it's just like, can't do it, oh well, taking a break. Oh, thanks for that. So the only thing that I can like kind of predict is like as the time elapses, it's like, all right, we're getting close. I expect we're gonna have a crash, so let's not do too much. Yeah, like I said, I got no idea. Like I tried, and I did. I didn't try. I did. I did. I cleared the cache on the console. Cause you have to boot it up in safe mode, and it gives you the option: do you want to clear the cache, and then you can rebuild the database. So I saw a video about it on YouTube where it's like, oh, it'll increase your performance. It'll make your load times fucking lightning quick. And I was like, all right, fuck it, let's give it a shot. And I did notice like booting up the console is a lot quicker, and navigating through the menu like seems a little bit quicker. But like as far as like loading screens in the game, yeah, it's about the same. And it didn't lessen the crashing, so it didn't increase the crashing either, so that's a plus. But that was the whole reason that I backed up my save. Was because like I've never done that before, so I didn't know like, okay, if I do this, is it gonna fucking delete everything? Because I don't need that happening. So I backed up this. I backed up No Man's Sky. And there was like 2 other games. I can't remember off the top of my head. But thank fuck I did that, because otherwise we probably would have been back on like day 300. Because PlayStation Plus will automatically upload like your save information here and there, but for the most part, you gotta tell it to do it. Alright, we did dispatch with the bear, but that was a while ago. That hide's cured, so he's gotta be back. But it was down where I first was, where I just tackled that wolf. The bear traveled all the way down there, and I'm not used to that being a traveling path for him. Usually you'll spot him up by the lake near the fishing hut, or he'll travel over this way. So I think they might have added a new path with the wildlife refresh. Another thing that I did notice, if you do dispatch with the cougar over here, yeah, if I ain't been with the PlayStation since PS1, like, I'd probably move on, but my hands are too adapted to the controller scheme. And I know like you can switch to Xbox and get a controller in this like the format of the PlayStation, but it's just not the same. Well, that's what I was gonna say. Is like I think once you dispatch with the cougar, the Timberwolves will show up, and then if you take out the Timberwolves, soon enough the cougar will come back. I haven't had them both over here at the same time, and I'm not foolish enough to come over and fucking like I'll take care of the bear elsewhere, and then I'll start working on the cougar. But yeah, I've had Timberwolves over here. I've had them higher up in the mountain, and I've had them out on the ice. But that's as much as I've seen the Timberwolves up here. But that's more than you used to. Alright, Cougar, I heard you earlier. Hey, where are you? So usually you'll spot him up around there and then over by these tree stumps. But you gotta be patient because he likes to lurk between the trees and shit. But yeah, right here's worked out pretty well for me, but if you wanna play it even safer, you can go up on that rock there. It's just a little bit more difficult to spot him. There you are. Oh, I think that got his attention. But yeah, see, like that branch right there in the distance, if I was to shoot at him when he's walking by there, that would probably block the shot. A little lower, a little lower, a little lower. No, no, now you're gonna drop it. Oh, don't go up the mountain. I don't want to come closer to you. And you don't want me to come closer to you. Where'd my casing go? Oh, where the fuck? Alright, he went up that way. He should come back down. Yeah, grumble. Grumbler kitty. I think we should probably come back. But yeah, as I mentioned that I should stream in like hour intervals, I don't think that would really make much of a difference. Plus, it would be very disruptive. On a couple of fronts. One, it would interrupt the streams. People would have to like go and then come back. Secondly, like if I'm in the process of like trying to like doing something like this, and hey, the hour's up, like that, no, we're sticking with it. All right, Chuckle Nugget, show yourself. Oh, there you are. You see, like this branch right here, like I wouldn't shoot at him right now, because that's gonna wind up blocking the shot. Oh, we got wolves. I'll fucking take you out too, you prick. He's gonna be a problem. Guarantee it. Yep. Seriously? Oh, wasting my fucking rifle shots. Now I gotta find him again. Oh, there you are. Yeah. That's why I say, like, go with the rifle. It might take a few extra shots, but... Well, how's about you just fuck off, Wolf? Big boys are playing. He can come down here, too. This is why this wolf has pissed me off. Fuck that shit. Yeah, who you fooling? I knew you were there. Now you about to get yours. Thanks for playing. Alright, where were we? I gotta find this fucking orange fucker again. He is not happy. There you are. You know who else isn't happy? Me. You should be dead by now. What the fuck? You gonna be. As soon as you come behind that fucking tree right there. There you go. Yep. Yep, hit the tree. God damn it. I'm getting stage fright, that's why. Like, I dropped him with one shot earlier. I was so happy. This is ridiculous. Why are you still alive? Why do you fucking proceed to hide behind trees? Pain in my ass. Oh yeah, that made you angry, didn't it? That one landed. That one definitely landed. Now the drawback is he don't bleed out, so you gotta finish him off. Come on, dude, my sleep gauge is going down. That you right there? It is. Stop moving. No, he's still alive. Die! You fucker. Cougar down? He doesn't appear to still be moving. Oh, I think he's still moving. Oh, yeah, he's still alive. Oh, shit. Yeah, it is. That's an angry fucking kitty. Usually doesn't take me this many shots. Stop moving behind trees. Where the fuck you go? Oh, there you are. Alright. This is the one that's gonna do it, right? Here. As soon as you stop swaying. Oh, come on. But this is why I carry like 70 rifle rounds with me. Cougar down. Alright, let's probably a little, but I wouldn't recommend it. Where are you? I don't even need these fucking things. I don't know why I keep collecting them. It's the principle. We don't like to litter. Oh, he better be dead. He ain't making no more noise. But yeah, no, honestly, you're probably better off getting up on that rock. Because even if you do aggro him, he can't get to you. But that was a shameful display with the rifle. I'm usually 5 shots at most. Yeah, I already got these berries. I've already been over there. Oh, yeah. Like I said, I've had him come down and attack me where I was. So there's kind of no rhyme or reason to it. No, if you don't aggro him, you will not get the other cougars to spawn. That's why, like, if I did aggro him, I would have just ran away. But yeah, I've had him come down. And that tall wing there, you can kind of climb up it. So when that happened, that's what I did. I just went up the wing and chilled there. Because it takes some work to get up it, but once you're up there, like I'm pretty sure he can't reach you up there. And there's like a fallen tree over there, but it seems too low. But he might still be able to swipe you. I wouldn't recommend it. No, like I said, I wouldn't recommend it. Tell him you want me. I'll tell you what. You get a good look at a butch's ass by sticking your head up a T-bone. You can get a good look at a T-bone by sticking your head up a butch's ass, but wouldn't you want to take his word for it? Oh, wait, it's going to be your bull. Hello, dear. Is that something I said? But yeah, that's probably the last cougar I'm going to try and get while I'm out here. Yeah, because I would say, like, in a game where you can be inside of like an outdoor building and the bear can attack you through the wall, I probably wouldn't recommend that tree being safe. I feel like he'd probably still get you. We got him. And it only took like fucking 10 rounds. Actually, forget, no. Like, I fully loaded the gun once, and then I had to reload. So that was, what, like 12? Well, I'll be able to tell you in a second. Jesus. That can't all be from him. Fucking 17 shots. It's possible. Okay. Yeah, that's stage fright. See, when I didn't have an audience, I was doing all right. Oh no, the right like height of a tree, perfect. But that one is pretty low to the ground. That's what makes me think like he could probably still swipe you. Because I don't know what the hit detection is on it. Oh, hello, wolves. Do you smell fresh cougar meat? This was from my previous hunt. Oh, yeah. Y'all get to see what Slammy done did with the cabin here. Typical Slammyisms. Got everything nice and neat on the table. I'll even treat you, so I'm going to light a torch to really show it off. You got our workbench here. We get a picture. That's kind of bright. That's the train station. Took a nice black and white photo of that. This is my collection of wolves outside the Big Red Barn in Pleasant Valley. And we got a nice display shelf because this kind of ran out of space, so I needed more. And while I was waiting to be able to make the bearskin bed, I crafted a wolfskin hat. Probably just gonna sit there. But yeah, we got a bear hide. If we can get another one, we'll get a bearskin bedroll for our fishing hut. And yeah, that's about it. Oh, hey, you just made a friend. But the only drawback to this is there's just not enough floor space, especially like once you've got like a whole bunch of hides that you're carrying. I had some wolf. When I first started, I had the bears over here, I had the wolves over here, deers right here, guts over here. I'm like, I don't have any more fucking space. This ain't working out too well. But yeah, let's unload, shall we? I need 5, so there you go. And we might hang on to that. How the fuck did I get? Oh, the wolf that I killed up with the ptarmigans. Alright. Look, I didn't harvest the one that was down by the cougar. Another reason why we came up here was for saplings. We got a shit ton. Is that 7 right there? So we had 8. And more to come. I haven't really ascended Timberwolf Mountain yet. That's when we're going to get a whole bunch more of these. And what do I need? I need bunny meat and I need moose meat, but the moose is not showing itself. Ah, yes, the roof is fixed. And I think this is an absolutely atrocious waste of 20 feet of fucking firewood. Hey. Oh, shit. How many of them? I think there's one over by the dock there. I think there's 4 out here. Oh, there's 5. There's another one over there. I'll clear up. Fuck off my lawn. I just did it to see, like, how it was gonna look. But again, 20 fucking cedar wood to fix that seems pretty excessive. Because to my knowledge, I mean, maybe it increases, like, the temperature. Like, if it's, like, a really cold blizzard, sometimes you would get cold in here without a fire. I don't know if it protects against that. My concern was, after fixing that, was it going to screw up my ability to do nighttime crafting? And the answer is no. You can still craft in here at night without a fire, even with that fixed. So, I mean, is it aesthetically pleasing? Kinda. But, I mean, 10 cedar firewood probably would have done the job and seems like relatively fair. But for the cost of 20 cedar, who gives a fuck? Just do the old trick. Get yourself a moose hide. Finagle it up there. Less work, less effort. Alright, so since we're back... Yeah, I was going to say, just use the moose hide. It'll cover it. You a wolf or you a boat? I'll deal with y'all in the morning. I just came out to drop off the meat. And pick up some. Fuck off! I say good day to you, sir. Yeah, I was watching another dude's videos. I think it was probably like a week ago. Like, he had set up the farmhouse in Pleasant Valley. And I'm pretty sure he came here because he had fucking 30 salty crackers. And I'm like, Jesus Christ. I was impressed, but at the same time, just like, you went out of your way to haul all this shit here. That's some dedication. But he definitely put in the fucking work, man. I wish I could remember the creator's name. I'd definitely recommend checking out the video. He did a lot of stuff. And he's a lot like me, which is why I could definitely respect it. He's got like the OCD going on. Could be. I think he said he was playing on Voyager. I don't think he was playing on Pilgrim. We need sleep. We can go for 10 hours. We should be fine. But visually, I was thoroughly impressed with his base building capabilities. Now, I guess I hit that wolf because he died. Guess he won't be getting off my lawn now. But yeah, we got our waters, we got our fishies, we got one of each type of meat except for the bun buns and the moose. We can go get a bun bun right now. We got some backup vitamin C pills, though. The vitamin C pills I'm not going to leave here. You get the fishing hut right out front. You don't really need those on hand. Caffeine pills, definitely, though. Especially if you're going to do multiple trips and you just absolutely, positively have to get everything out of the summit. Caffeine pills will be your friend. But, yeah, I think because it's such tight quarters, I don't think I'm going to do much of anything aside from, like, hanging stuff up on the walls. I'd consider the fish, but then I realized, like, I would have to bring in, not necessarily bring in the fish, but, like, get them mounted and then bring them in. The rockfish, the red Irish lord, you're not going to get those out here. You'll get the goldeneye and you'll get the burbo, the bass, and the whitefish. But coho, salmon, trout, red Irish lord, and rockfish, you would have to go to saltwater regions for those. So, as I figured, well, I caught the burbo, I might as well put him up, and we'll just leave it at that. As far as like other stuff from outside of the region, maybe I'll bring some stuff up here. But I'm kind of thinking this is going to be it for a while. But that works. But I feel like if I'm going to farm cougars, this is probably the place where I do it because it's just so easy. You can get rested up here, wait for a nice clear day, and it's not too far away that you got to go to get to it. So seems simple enough. Door kickers 2. I've been lost in that game. I've never heard of door kickers. Actually, I think I have. I just can't recall. Like, is that like the game where like you go around and it's like you kind of like SWAT teams and you go into like certain like. No, I might be confusing that. There was like a body cam game that came out that I kind of wanted to try out. It looked pretty cool. Very realistic looking. The fuck? I will say the wolves out here. It's an isomeric CQB area clear. Alright. You're done. No. What? How did I miss you? This gun needs to be cleaned. This is shameful. Alright. Yeah, we'll say I was kind of thinking, what the fuck was that fish? I was kind of thinking about diving back into Doom Eternal. And maybe like featuring those, but I kind of want to save those for like Halloween time. I loves me some Doom. That game can get fucking intense. Especially at the higher difficulty. And then I think they released Horde mode. I played that a couple of times. I did it enough to clear it and get the trophy for it. Oh no, I'm not even talking like old school Doom. Like there's Doom 2016 and then Doom Eternal. Current gen. They're fucking sick. Absolutely sick games. Alright, we're gonna kill you. We're gonna go old school. You got some friends around here, and I want this area clear. Come here, you prick. Dude. Jesus. Treat me like a fucking alligator, man. Zigzagging. I definitely recommend if you like that, like the first-person shooters, Doom is fucking nuts. If you're an old school Doom fan, Doom 2016's definitely gonna hit you in the nostalgia because every area there's like a secret area that you can find where like you'll go in and it'll be like the old school maps. And then each one you unlock, you can play like the actual map from the old games. And then Eternal is just fucking nuts. Hyper fucking violent. Bloody, gory as fuck. Very fun, very nice. Something for the kids. And I've only seen snippets, but there's a third one coming out. It's like the Dark Ages. I don't know how that's going to be. I think gameplay-wise, it'll probably be sick as hell, but story-wise, I'm kind of iffy on it. We here at I Am Slam are fans of Bethesda games, so they haven't really disappointed me too much. So if anything, it'll at least be all right. Yeah, no shit it about it. Like, those are the games I grew up on. Doom, Wolfenstein, Unreal Tournament was great. Quake was really good. Yeah. Alright, between the eyeballs. Have it. Alright, area secure. And then Medal of Honor Frontline was a game that I played the shit out of. I kind of dropped off in the Medal of Honor. So I got like the follow-up to that, and I was just like, this game is shit. Like, Frontline, I think, was like World War II based. Like beaches in Normandy and all that kind of shit. Probably. I'm 42, so ain't no youngin', ain't no fossil. I've always been that way. Like even as a kid, like I was always like, I'm trying to think like the way to like describe it, but like, cause I'd always get fucking told this like by adults and then by kids. I'm just like, you're like right in between, like mentally. Cause like I always hung out with like older people. Like when I was like in my 20s, one of my best friends was like 32. We worked together and shit. And then fucking like in high school, I always gravitated to like as a freshman, like I was hanging out with like the seniors and stuff because it was just like I was rambunctious and very immature, but like I knew when to be. But I was also like pretty fairly intelligent. But like it's somebody like referred me to me this as this, and like it like really stuck. He's like, dude, you're like the human enigma. Like you're fucking everything and nothing at once. And I'm like, yeah, it kind of fits. Can't argue with that. But like it was always effortless. I never like tried to be anything. Like I was just very comfortable with being myself. And very comfortable with like, oh, you don't like that? Well, that sucks for you. Fucking sorry. Siphon Filter Disc and a PlayStation Magazine. I played the crap out of it. Ah, official PlayStation Magazine? I used to get that strictly for the demos. What was it? I got one that had the Silent Hill demo. And the demo terrified the fuck out of me. Like to the point like I had to like stop playing it and just walk away. But then when I played the actual game, I was like, this is nothing. Shovel Knights. Ah, Battletoads. Battletoads and Double Dragon was one of the more difficult games. Driver or Driver 2? The game itself wasn't difficult, but the final fucking race, I guess, or mission, I spent 3 days and broke 2 controllers over. I carry meat on me. No, we're actually light. Very nice. Trying to think of another, like... Everybody said, well, not everybody, but a lot of people say, like, Returnal is, like, one of the most difficult fucking games. It was challenging, but, like, once you get the rhythm of it, and, like, an understanding of, like how to, like, fucking maneuver it, it's really not that hard. Great fucking game, though. Like, love the shit out of it. Like, I wish it, that's one of those things I wish I could, like, wipe it from my mind so I could, like, relive the experience again. Oh, it's Battletoads and Double Dragon. Like, it was like a mix mash of both games with both characters. But the original Battletoads was fucking... I don't know, like... I beat it, but I do remember, like, there's like a... Not hoverboards, but like, fucking, what do you call it? Like, jet skis? And I know that, like, section of the game tripped me up, but... Fucking... It was just a thing, like, you had to, like, just memorize the patterns. And once you did, like, cake. But yeah, because I liked Double Dragon growing up as a kid, and then I liked Battletoads when I played that. They released a collaboration, Battletoads and Double Dragon, so I picked that up. I think it was for the Sega Genesis. Pretty sure it was. And I realized that this is how you get to Blackrock. You come up here and there's a cave system to the left. I believe... Oh, fuck. We have a friend waiting for us. As soon as we get up here. How close are you gonna be? Oh, you're right over there. We're good. Oh, yeah. I loved Contra. Fucking. There was a couple of Contras, fucking. Till it just got way too fucking like, what the fuck? You motherfucker, you broke my arrow. know that you have a friend over here. You're never alone. Come on, show yourself, you coward. Other game that was great, it came out around the same time as original Contra, was this game Russian Attack. Pretty similar. And then another game that I played the shit out of, and then tried to play again on emulators, and I was just like, yep, no, I got no fucking idea how I ever played this game. But there's a game called Trojan. And the music in it was fucking intense at the time. There you go. Just let him run into it. Alright, we came up here for harvestables. But yeah, that was a game. I beat that, and then fucking when I tried to play it on emulators, I couldn't even get past the first fucking level. I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, it wasn't the greatest of games, but it was very similar to Contra. Our sleep gauge is down, so we should probably go into the cave system. I'm kind of reluctant to go in the cave system because we've been going for a while, and I know this game is itching to crash. Now, it won't crash when I go into the cave system, but when I go to leave it, it's probably gonna. What are we at? 11 o'clock? Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna pop a caffeine pill. That's the other. Oh shit, we got Bear. Hey, buddy. Don't come running to me, motherfucker. I ain't gonna save your ass. See? Yeah. See, I knew that was coming. Right up underneath. Yeah, I was gonna say, you see that one coming? Alright, now Mr. Bear probably doesn't want to fuck with me. Oh, he's moonwalking. Probably don't want to fuck with me, but I want to fuck with him. That fishing hut needs a basket bedroll. So you're loaded. No. Ooh, we need to make a new bow. This thing's getting gamey. Seriously? Oh, you fuck nothing. Oh shit. No, I done did it. Alright, we are not leaving this behind. Oh, I finally broke a manufactured error, son of a bitch. That's a first. To my knowledge, you can't do anything with those. I think you can just... Yeah, you can just drop them. You can't break them down. So, alright, let's, get rid of that weight. Get ready for this chucklehead to come on back. Random. He pops up from fucking behind the rock. Yeah, go show him what's up, Mr. Deer. Tell that damn bitch Carol Baskins who's in charge of these lands. I think we'll just leave him be. He'll bleed out. We'll be here. We're, like I said, I'm gonna harvest what's up this area and probably go into the Black Rock Cave at that point. Oh no, see, like when I go into the Black Rock Cave, it's gonna crash on the way out, but I figure we'll do an intermission, go freshen up the coffee, feed the lungs, all that usual jazz, which will give you a chance to reboot the game and extend our ability to not crash. I mean, we've also got this cave here too, but I don't think it's a cave system. Actually, no, wait, this is a cave system. This leads me back down. Right? Yeah, we don't want to go in there. He's still running. Yeah, that's right. Get the blood flowing. It'll bleed out quicker. Smoking is bad for you, friend. Yeah, life is bad for you. Stalkers are bad for you. Being an underwater welder is bad for you, but it's great for the bank account. Shooting bears with an arrow and hoping that they don't attack you can be bad for you as well. But as I once said to a old boss of mine, who was giving me shit, those are going to take years off your life. Yeah, they're going to take the years off my life that I'd be shitting in a diaper and eating applesauce, and yeah, I'm probably not going to miss those years. So it is what it is. But I don't get offended. Like, I understand, like, especially, like, nowadays, like, when I'm out and about, like, having a cigarette, like, I get a lot of nasty looks, and, I get it, because I keep up with statistics. Here in America, I believe that only 11% of the population smokes. Still a lot of fucking people. But one also needs to understand, and I've expressed this to quite a few people, when I was a kid growing up, they used to market cigarettes to children. They had Joe Cool was the Camel cigarettes. You had the Marlboro Man. Now, had I been born maybe 5 or 10 years later, I probably would never have even bothered smoking. Where you going? Why aren't you wearing my arrow? Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, get this the fuck out. Oh, you are wearing my arrow. I got you in the arm? Fuck, you're gonna take a while to bleed out. But yeah, it's all about, like, just the age and the way things were. 41%? There you go. See, I don't trust it, because I've had hatchets break on me at like 20%. So it's random as to when it's going to happen. But yeah, when I was a kid, like, you could smoke in malls, you could smoke in fucking convenience stores, smoke in restaurants and bars and shit. So it was most socially acceptable. Nowadays, not so much, and justifiably so. Like, I don't disagree. And I definitely don't recommend. But being that I've smoked since I was 12 and a half years old and I'm now 42, I pretty much think the ship has sailed. And I've just, like, accepted that this is just part of the construct. But apologies for the loss. Currently, I have a good friend that lives here in the complex that I worked with for quite a few years. He's going through it right now. He's on oxygen. We actually discussed this on the stream. Got cancer. Just found out he's got brain cancer. That would be exactly why I disappeared for a lot longer than I expected and anticipated. I just Of all the things that I've foreseen could be problematic as a streamer, trolls and the sort, I never envisioned that was going to be a problem, so I didn't have like a protocol or a plan of attack or an idea of how to like handle such a situation. So I had to step away, try to figure out what the best course of action was. And then the decision kind of made itself for me. Yeah, that's fine. That's cool. We appreciate lurkers, contributors, subscribers of all types. Oh, now we're going to have a whole lot of weight. And hopefully I don't have a bear behind me. Whole time I was cracking into this, I'm like, that bear's just going to walk right up on me and be like, you want your arrow back, you son of a bitch? Got it right here for me. But as I expressed earlier, like I'm very anti-banning anybody, but there's a line, and eventually that line gets crossed. He is still running. Yeah, run right off the cliff. Get it over with. Fucking please. Oh, Jesus. Getting in that cardio? I don't know. This deer seems too cheerful about this. I should probably dispatch with him, too. There'll be no gloating. Yeah, that's right. You better calm your tits. Oh, hello. Kinda, sorta, yeah. He's an impressionable deer, that one. Where the fuck did that bear go? My sleep gauge is running out. I don't have time for this shit. You got some nerve still being alive, Mr. Bear. And I know if I go on the menu to check, because I can't remember, I think we were at 67. This is where he's going to snatch me up. I was waiting for you to get distracted. Yeah, he's still alive. Oh, yeah. Yep. Just pick a spot and lay down, buddy. Go into the light. Go into the light. Frogman or something like that. Ah, yeah, no, I've seen his content. He seems alright. Did you finally fall over and die? He stopped running. You could stop running. God damn it, dear. Hello. Don't mind if I do. Stalker, though. No. It takes a special kind. I have the Kavorka. In a very raspy voice. I need coffee. I said to my kids when you came back, I'd comment, all right. See, this is why I disappeared. I knew that's all it would take. But yes, the prodigal son has returned to dispatch with wanton violence on all of wildlife here in Great Bear Island. now that we got bear meat, we have bear hide. I grabbed guts too, right? I really didn't need to do that. What else? What I also should do is grab one of them wolf hides, but we'll do that when we return. We are wearing wolfskin pants, so I do like my strategy of just dispatching with a set of hide and guts in many of the areas where I'll frequent, just in case I need to do repairs. No, we want the water. Yeah, see, yeah, no, I'm right on board with you on that one. I dealt with that shit with the Walking Dead fan base. I was a huge, huge fan of that show up until kind of when they killed off Carl. Spoiler alert. But then, like, they introduced the Whisperers, and it got good again. But then, like, it just petered right the fuck off the rails. But, like, I think it was, like, once Negan came into play, like, you got a lot of people that, like, just hate watching the show. And they'd let you know it. And I'm just like, I don't understand. Like, life is very short and limited. Why are you gonna waste it on shit you despise? Fucking, ain't there things out there that, like, you appreciate and you like? Invest your time into that shit. Fucking, I don't get it. But yeah, there's like a subculture of people, like, that's all they do. Like, I detest this, so I need to watch everything about it so I have something to complain about. And it's like, that's a miserable way to live. I don't get it. But, like, for my part, like, I was starting to, like, not like the show, but, like, I didn't fucking bash it. Like, I'd make a joke or two here or there. But, like, I wasn't, like, going around, like, I gotta let my voice be heard and let everybody know how shitty this show is now. Like, nah. Because those that feel that way, they feel that way. Those that don't, you ain't gonna fucking convert them. Fucking, what's the point? Keep it to yourself. No, I wanted the berries, goddammit. Don't crash. Hey, it's saved. That would have been a lot of progress that we would have lost. But yeah, The Walking Dead got a lot of fucking hate watches. Trying to think of, like, what else I was into. So there's, like, another one, like, I got no idea, like, what most of y'all are into and stuff, but, like, anime, I think I was kind of into. The berries of a pemmican, and you can also make, excuse me, try to chew that one back. The berries of a pemmican, very importantly, you can make rose hip pie. I don't even know what it does. Probably has some benefit to it, but I think I made it to make it. There's a couple of recipes that require some berries. We can actually look at that real quick. Yep, camber flight porridge requires 4 rose hips. You get 8 per each bush, so you would just need 1. And pemmican bar. This is primo. This is one of my favorite items in the game now. This is why I collect the berries. But you need 15 rose hips per portion. And there's a couple others. Where are you? Probably not in the soup department. So now we go down to the skillet recipes and where are you? Well, rose hip pie is coming up eventually. There you go. So this gives you sleep gauge, but also gives you a headache. So it kind of works like coffee. Or not coffee, the Go energy drinks and the caffeine pills. Mm-hmm. Papa pemmican. Every time I ran back and made batches of pemmican, I'm like, oh, Papa pemmican, add it again. But yeah, that's pretty much it. You could also make rosehip tea, which works as like painkillers, but kind of a waste because it's 24 per tea, which is 3 bushes. But no, this game's actually not. It's got many different difficulties. You can play on Pilgrim, which I believe is the easiest. Let's see. Yeah, it's Pilgrim, Voyager, Stalker, Interloper, and the Misery. Pilgrim, you can play, and like the wildlife will not fuck with you. Voyager, you can play, and the wildlife won't fuck with you unless you fuck with it. And then Stalker is kind of like hard mode, and then Interloper would be expert. Those would be challenging. But once you get like map knowledge and understanding of like the mechanics and stuff, like an idea of like where items are going to spawn, like, you can kind of like step it up as you go. But like you don't have to like play any higher than Pilgrim if you don't want to. If you just want to experience the game, fucking there you go. So I've just put a lot of hours in. I can play on Interloper, but I like Stalker just because I enjoy the gunplay. But once I complete this run, the 1,000 days, and then gobble up all the trophies that I can get, probably going to start featuring Misery. I'm sure will be hilarious in how poorly I do, but we did alright the last time I tried it. I think I got to what, 9 days? I don't think I cracked double digits yet. Yeah, 9 days. Those will be short runs. I kind of guarantee that. Anywho, we are gonna look at how much daylight we got left. Not much, so we're gonna sleep for an hour to save the game. And it is currently 11:30 Eastern Standard Time. We're gonna take a break and probably return at midnight Eastern Standard Time. The difference between Pilgrim and what I'm on is the wildlife will actively come after me. The temperatures are a little bit less forgiving. Items aren't really all that scarce, but they're scarcer than they would be on the lower difficulties. Like Interloper is like just a pain in the balls. Like you hardly get stuff out of containers. There's items to be found, but they're few and far between. And then like the harvestable plants, I'm not sure about like the rose hips, but like the old man's beard lichen that you use to ward off infections, you usually only find like one per tree. Whereas on this one, for the most part, it's 2, but sometimes you'll find 3, and you need 3 portions to make like the dressing. And then the mushrooms that you can gather off the tree stumps. I think like on this mode, mostly it's going to be 2. Often you'll find 3. Interloper, you find 1. Like there's only going to be 1. So like the items are very, very scarce on the higher difficulties. But Stalker, Voyager, and Pilgrim all have guns, whereas Interloper, the only weapon that you have is the bow. And you have to craft it. Like you don't get any like free ones given to you. So it definitely ramps up the challenge and the difficulty. But that's where like trial and error comes in handy. Like that's like another thing with the game. You have to have patience because you're gonna die. It's gonna be devastating. But with each death, you learn like, all right, this is why this happened. So now I know like don't do that. Other examples I could give is like you'll notice like whenever I stop and make a fire, I always make an abundance of water and leave it. that way, like, as I'm going through, like, the areas of the region, if I don't, like, if there's a blizzard and I can't light a fire, well, I know I can run off to this spot and I've already got water made. I've already got food laid down. So I know I can just go hole up there and ride it out. Whereas, like, earlier on, I wasn't doing that. And then I run into this, like, situation where, okay, I'm stuck here, but I don't have anything. I have no food. I have no water. Like, I'm just watching myself die. But, like, you have to go through those scenarios and situations to, like, kind of get it under your belt, like, ways to, like, push on and endure. So I can see why, like, some people that have played this game are just like, oh, I fucking hate this game. But it's like, you have to, like, it's like life. Like, you have to make mistakes in order to, like, learn and fucking evolve. And this game is a prime example of that. But as you keep going with it, the easier it becomes. But it never gets, like, too easy. Because the second, like, you think it's easy, the game's gonna fucking just absolutely just rail you and show you who's boss. And, like, I think that was, like, the last thing that, like, I truly learned was just, like, never just take a moment for granted. Because the second you do is when this game's gonna fucking bend you over. But on that note, we're gonna take a break so I can freshen up the coffee, feed the lungs, go see if the buns are out. Actually saw one on my last smoke break. 2 inches away from me, he was sitting by a car. I came walking up. We both scared the shit out of each other. It was kind of hilarious. We just sat there both like, frozen in fear for like 2 seconds. I was just like, man, fuck you, bun. I just kept walking. But it's always nice to see the buns when I go on my smoke break. Anywho, with that, and with this, we actually get to do an outro. Because we didn't crash. So, let's do it. I'm going to give shout-outs to just anybody that pops into my mind. Because we haven't been able to do this in quite some time. So, for Bubblegum, for Amanda Barnes, for Charles Ghost, for J. Abbott, for Low Tree. Shockingly, we haven't seen him. For Shane 888, for God Spartan, for Joseph. He wasn't here with us, but he chimed in on my community post. Shout out to him. Shout out to Roxana. She checked up on me on PSN when I wasn't streaming. Appreciated that. Nuclear Gravy, I'm going to give a shout out to. We haven't seen him in a while, so hopefully he's well. For Mr. Michael Perry, he checked in on me. He's a good friend. Oh, Charles Ghost was with us. He's probably lurking. For Jamie from the UK. Haven't seen him in a while, so shout out to him as well. And shout out to Casey Stevens. Breaking out the comments instead of lurking for her kids. We appreciate that. We appreciate all of you. Definitely missed you. But we will be back about a half an hour's time. If you're up, if you're available, feel free to pop on in. Maybe YouTube will notify you. Can't guarantee it. We'll see. But for all y'all, for myself, for those that may make it to the sound of my voice in the future, thank you all for watching. As always, we appreciate and value your viewership and support of the channel. And hopefully, we'll catch you on the next one. With that, this is Slammy signing off. And until next time, peace, y'all.